Welcome back. 35 years after his first Oscar nod, Tom Cruise is finally getting an honorary statuette. But it's not just for his stunts, and we're going to dive into that. That's our first hot topic of the day, brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Betsy, check this out. He's going to be honored at the Governor's Awards alongside choreographer Debbie Allen, production designer Wynn Thomas, and the legendary Dolly Parton, who will receive the Humanitarian Award. Cruise, a four-time nominee, has championed theatrical releases through the pandemic. Allen and Thomas are being recognized for their longtime contributions behind the scenes. The untelevised ceremony takes place November the 16th, but how cool is that? Both for Dolly, Tom, and all the award winners. I love to see this happen.
I mean, it's fantastic. At least he is not going to be the Susan Lucci anymore.
That's right.
He is getting his Oscar. It's going to be fantastic.
I know. I wonder if he'll pull some kind of stunt on his way.
I would not put it past him.
To the theater
I would not put it past him.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Jason, Scarlett
Yes.
Johansson isn't pulling any punches in Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah.
It's the running from dinosaurs that had her breaking a sweat. At the London premiere, she revealed that filming, including dodging dinosaur heads, claws, and teeth, no full animatronics. Her co-star praised Johansson as a natural-born leader, citing her energy and professionalism. And the director added that shooting in the Thailand's unpredictable weather kept everyone on edge, but fueled authentic performances. Jurassic World Rebirth release is set for the United States on July 2nd.
Okay. Are you going to be in the theater on July 2nd?
I don't know that I'm going to be in the theater on July 2nd because I'm not going to be in the United States on July 2nd.
Okay.
However, we will go see this one.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to. It's a little bit becoming the Fast and the Furious of the Jurassic World.
I agree.
But and I have so many questions. I have so many questions.
I have so many questions too. You know, and the OGs, like the ones that came out when I was maybe in high school or whatever, I have a fondness
When
in
you
my
were
heart
maybe
for
in
those.
high school or
Yeah,
whatever.
maybe, or yeah, and maybe it was after that. But these new ones, they're just kind of a different take on it. I don't mind it. My son has really enjoyed all of these, so I love
Yes.
going to them to see the joy on his face when he
Yes.
sees the dinosaurs. But the storytelling is just a little bit different.
I just have to kind of ignore the story
Yeah.
and just focus on the fun, big dinosaur part.
That's what we're there.
Something about being in the theater and having those loud dinosaur
Yeah.
noises and the great big things
That's it.
coming at you. I mean, I can overlook some story
It's a
holes.
creature feature, man. So let's do
Exactly.
it. Summer blockbuster. Speaking of blockbusters, the Florida Panthers have done it again, winning their second straight Stanley Cup with a 5-1 Game 6 triumph over the Edmonton Oilers. Sam Reinhart scored 4 goals, including 2 empty netters, tying an NHL Finals record. Sam Bennett was named playoff MVP. With home ice celebrations and a parade pending, Florida becomes the first back-to-back champion since my club, Tampa Bay, did it back in 2021. Canada's Stanley Cup drought is now at 32 years. So I feel just a tiny bit bad for the Canadian teams.
It is very interesting, kind of a little ironic that a Florida team beat a Canadian team in ice hockey, but I mean,
and it's not the
this is
first time. Those
fantastic.
Tampa teams did it. Florida's doing it, so they're doing something right with the clubs down there in Florida.
There is something happening in the right direction with hockey in Florida.
Yeah.
Well, Star Trek fans, get ready for the Starfleet Academy, a brand new series set in the 32nd century.
Wow.
Follow young cadets in training to explore the galaxy in a show full of friendship, rivalry, and romance, with Paul Giamatti cast as a recurring villain and Holly Hunter playing a mysterious mentor. Starfleet Academy is set to debut later this year. 2025, Jason, is going to be out of this world.
Oh, it's going to be nuts. They're doing a lot there with Paramount and the Star Trek shows. I have really enjoyed Strange New Worlds. I know they just announced that show will end after its 5th season.
Yes.
So then there's excitement, though, building for this new show that's coming out.
Coming
Starfleet
right
Academy.
back with more Star Trek. We will eventually get to space.
I think so. If
It'll
we
happen.
keep having these aspirational sci-fi shows, we're going to do it.
I mean, I want to meet Spock someday.
Who doesn't, right? Live long and prosper. The atmosphere was electric at Northwestern University's graduation ceremony as Steve Carell received an honorary degree and took the mic. The Office alum who got his start at Chicago's Second City had the crowd laughing with heartfelt advice about kindness and listening. Then he surprised everyone with a little bit of a dance break, leaping into the crowd to groove with graduates mid-speech. He jokingly quipped about needing an extra 6 months of college before giving a touching send-off. It was fun, funny, and full of wisdom. There you see him dance. I mean, I just love him. I just watched kind of a bittersweet show, The Four Seasons, which is on Netflix. He's in that one right now. But just a fantastic actor, and seeing him receive this.
He is one of my favorites. How fun.
Yeah. How fun.
Story after my own heart, y'all.
Yes.
CraftHind
I
is
knew.
phasing
I
out
thought you would
synthetic
love this.
dyes.
Yes.
So CraftHind is going to phase out synthetic dyes in their U.S. products by 2027, replacing them with natural colors.
Okay.
So nearly 90% of their portfolio already uses no artificial dyes. Products like Crystal Light, Kool-Aid, Jell-O, and Jet Puff will be reformulated. This move follows recommendations from the U.S. health officials to reduce petroleum-based colors in foods. CraftHind's North American president emphasizes their commitment to cleaner labels and consumer well-being. New products will also be dye-free from now on.
Okay, there you go. I knew that you would like that story.
I love it.
Get rid of the artificial stuff.
Get rid of the
right?
artificial stuff. My red Kool-Aid doesn't have to be bright red just for me to know it's strawberry.
Right. You got that
It
right.
just tastes that way.
Half the time I don't even look at the color anyway, if I'm being honest.
No, I
You know?
don't. I don't. It's in my Stanley
It's
water
in your
bottle.
Stanley, yeah.
You can't see the color.
Yeah.
Why does it need to be
Yeah.
a bright color?
Yeah, well, maybe it won't be from now on. Who knows what we're going to be looking
Although
at.
the people who dye their hair
Yes.
with the Kool-Aid
Yeah.
powder, they might have a little bit harder time.
Yeah, it's going to be more difficult to make that happen. Well, this past Father's Day on the weekend, last weekend, a group of Texas moms gave their husbands a gift they will never forget. You have to check this out. Neither will anyone at the church. Okay, so at St. Anne Catholic Parish in Coppell, Texas, more than 200 dads showed up to Mass in the exact same sea green polo. Not by chance, though, but thanks to a hilarious Father's Day prank pulled off by a group of moms. They secretly handed out matching shirts, leaving the dads totally clueless until they started spotting each other in the parking lot and realized they were part of a Father's Day flash mob. So I think that is hilarious. Everybody got the same shirt for Father's Day.
I mean, that is pretty fun.
Way to
That
go,
is pretty
moms.
fun. You just kind of keep seeing another person, and then it dawns on you.
Yes.
I mean, that's hilarious.
Shout out moms. Way to go. You
way to
did it.
go.
Yes.
All right, well, let's wrap up our hot topics today with some animal news.
Let's do it.
Meet Dennis the Pomchi. This dog, whose dramatic side eye went viral on TikTok, the clip showing him giving a look of pure exasperation after being asked to perform the same trick too many times. Fans everywhere are loving his sassy attitude. It's a perfect reminder that sometimes the best entertainment comes from our furry four-legged friends.
Look at this
Look at him.
Yeah, you can't hear it, but the owner is asking like, shake or give me your paw, and
He's done with it.
yeah, he's done.
out.
Dennis did it a couple times, and then he was like, no, I'm good. You're just gonna have me keep doing this same thing over
Yeah.
and over.
I
I'm good.
am worth more than this.
Yes.
I'm worth more.
Yes,